Hey there, dummies. We got a stove to build. Ready? Let's do it. Well, I've been teasing you guys about these wood stoves we're building. We got a couple of rocket masses going. We got a barrel mass heater we're building. And we also got more of a traditional stove that we're going to put in the common house that we call the gnome shack. What's going to start with? Well, let me show you. Voila! Get you one of those, or something like it.
Then all you gotta do is turn it into one of these.
So you ready? Show you how to do it. Let's build something.
You ready? Yeah, dude.
This episode proudly sponsored by Gnome Domes Alaska, a nonprofit workers cooperative manufacturing products that offer affordable and sustainable living solutions. All right, guys, check this out here. You got your average old oxygen bottle. And I want to tell you guys, the first thing you want to do when you're dealing with any kind of bottles like this, you don't know what kind of gas has been in them especially. Take this lid off right here. Fill it full of water. Purge anything in there that's in there that can blow up before you do the next stuff that we got to do. Did you hear me? Fill it full of water. Drain it out. Then you'll be safe. It won't go boom. Now, after you do that and it's all safe, you got to get yourself one of these wire wheelie jobbers. All right? Because all that paint's got to come off of there. You ready? Simple as that. No more paint. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to mark a spot for a door. You want to mark it nice and square and beautiful. When we cut this out, we're going to use that piece we cut out as the door. Now, to do that, it's a good idea to have one of these. That was easy. Next thing we got to do, it's up on the back side, on the other side. I'll flip this around. Put a circle there for our chimney. You ready? Need this again. Simple as that.
Now we gotta take them pieces because we're gonna need them for further down the road. Clean them all up, make them nice and pretty. You ready?
But real quick, I want to tell you why I put this hole down here and not up here. Could have put it up here. Could have put it here. Could have put it here. Could have put it here. Put it here. What this is going to do is when there's a fire down at the bottom, the door's on the other side. Remember that? I cut that out just a second ago. Okay. When the fire's in the bottom, the gases come up here, and you get a nice big pocket of hot air up here, and it doesn't escape out the chimney. It goes out into the room. Then when it cools down a little bit, then it'll go out the chimney. And when you're using a traditional style, this is more of a belly stove style upright, like the old-fashioned ones, you need to save as much heat as you can. But this is a simple way to stay warm all winter long. It's going to work great. Okay, Gnome Roamers, we got our piece that we cut out from the front. We're going to reuse for our door. And we're actually, I think, going to reuse this too. This was our chimney cutout for the back. Now, because this is the cutout piece for the door, we put this up here. It's going to have a nice big gap, well, especially since it messed up a little bit there. But it's going to have a nice gap all the way around it. We don't want that. So we got some of this strap here. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut pieces, overlay them like that. So when the door closes, no more gap. But before we get all that done, let's clean these edges up a little bit so they're not sharp, straighten things out, get everything together. Oh, we don't have a welder. One day we'll have a welder. But what we do have is a bunch of stainless steel fasteners and tappers, which will look cool because we're going to paint this black and one of the stainless steel fasteners. It'll look just like the tiny house heater in there, because that's what these are left over for. So far, we ain't spent nothing but 2 cutoff wheels. This project is right on budget. 2 cutoff wheels for a wood stove so far. Oh yeah! All right, if y'all been following us along with the videos, you know the routine.
What are we gonna need? One of those.
Some of that.
Probably some of that be good. Safety glasses when I find them, but are you ready? Let's do it.
Okay, normally, this is what we got here. Oh. Keys off so I can hear myself think. And shut the generator. Okay, that's much better. Here we go. We got ourselves a door. It's cleaned up pretty good. We got to do some more work to it. Might have oughta should clean that up a little bit before I cut myself. Probably will. But anyway, let me explain to you some things here first before I done did. Before I done did it. So, we're going to take this and use this as a stop type material. We're going to have it stick up just enough to cover the crack, keep the door from swinging all the way into the stove. So we got some more of this. We're going to bend it, contour it, and then, like I said, put them stainless screws in there so it's going to look top notch. So, one thing we are missing so far, and I've been racking my brain on how to put a vent in this thing that's operational, that you can open, either slide or do something. And then it came to me. I was looking at the parts. I said, all right, we'd like a vent in the door. That'd be perfect. So how can we do that? Well, we can make some stuff, and it's hard to do anything sliding across this because it's curved. And so I was looking at this, right? This is the cutout from our back. And if I did this, just like this, you follow me? Put a hinge right here, and I'll mark around here. In fact, if I got a marker, I'm just going to go done did that right now. Center this thing up and mark around it. Now, I got a hinge I can put here to open it up, and I got a latch I can put over here to open it up. So, behind this door will be our ventilation. We don't want big holes because sparks come out. Big holes, if we put a screen on there, be fine. But how about we eliminate the screen, eliminate the big holes, and drill a bunch of little teeny tiny ones. See, watch this. We'll drill a bunch of little teeny tiny ones all over this thing, and it'll be our screen and our vent. And we want lots of air, we open it up.
A little bit of air, close it. Lots of air, open it up. Little air, close it. Lots of air, open it up. Little air, close it. You get it?
Cool. That's what I got to do next. All right, Anomalies, just so you see what we're thinking about and see if this is going to work, which it is just. I'm going to do something. Maybe something. We're going to do something, even if it's wrong. Yeah. You get the idea. All right. Drill holes. Let's do it. We'll get back to you. Okay. This is going to be our door here. So line it up where we want it. Okay. Now underneath there is where our vent's going to be, and we're just going to drill a bunch of holes in there. What we need, of course, is a drill. But this is a magic drill. Watch this. All I have to do is say,
Abracadabra, hocus me bocus, normally womalies. Bam!
watch this. Vent holes. Good. Okay, I'm probably going to end up putting more holes in here, but that's a good start. It's a pretty cool pattern too. So next we got to do is put this back on. That lines right up. That's the nice thing about using the same piece that came out of the tank is the same contour. So next we need to figure out a hinging situation. I think all we're going to do is that there, mark where these go, and I've got some 832s which should fit in them holes just fine, dilly-dindly. And the way we're going to fasten them on there is hopefully this is thick enough. We've got this little dealio right here, which is a self-tapper drill threader. So that'll put hopefully threads in this steel here, so we can just screw these in right there and hold, tighten up. If not, put some nuts on the back. We're going to try this first. So, what we do, I'll put this on here, get my magic marker out, and first, I'll mark that. Try not to get moved. Like that, like that, like that. Put them in there, make sure this little bit's gonna work, and then we'll try this out. Alright, like I said, what's super cool about this bit is all you gotta do is put one in there and it'll pre-drill and thread it for you, so they say. Get that on it, see if this thing works. Try this first. Oh, look at that. That went right in there. Ooh, wonder if it's gonna work. Only one way to find out. We drilled an 832. 832 screws right in there. Look at that. That's gonna be beautiful. Well, it was going really super duper well until it didn't. Broke. Oh well. At least I got the thread in there. I'll be able to pull that out, and I've got one more of these. I'm just got to be careful. I don't have many more this size to do. Actually, I only have one more to do on that size. We should be good to go. Not a big deal. It happens when you're tapping. Alrighty, nomies. There it is. Check it out. One vented stove door. All we gotta do is put some more hinges on here to put it on the bottle of the stove or the body of the stove, whatever you want, of the belly of the stove, since it's a pot belly. It's really not a pot belly. This is a pot belly. That's a Dickiedoo.
Y'all know what a Dickiedoo is? Can we tell them that, Donnie?
Your gut sticks out farther than you.
This is pretty flat and smooth, if you think about it. Wait, do you see what? Where is it? Oh, this eyepiece is way down here in the corner, so I feel like I'm not looking at the camera, which I am, because it's right there. Anyway, guess what we done did? Check it out. Voila! Got it mounted. Got our hingy on here. We've got a coat of paint on the barrel or bottle. Anyway, this seems to be working pretty snazzy. So we got another set of holes in there, so we're gonna try that out. See if that works first. A couple more things we've got to do to keep this project rolling and get this cabin heated up. Is this door goes like that? Goes in. We need door stops. So what? What? Okay, we're back. What we got, let me get rid of it. What we got is we got this strapping stuff here. It's, what's it say? I pulled off the label, so I don't know. I think it is 1/8 inch gauge or some gauge. I don't know. Anyway, so what we got to do, we got to decide: are we going to put a stop on the door, or are we going to put it on the inside of here? And I do believe I'm going to put it on the inside all the way around because of this side right here. If I put one here to cover up that gap, you open it, it won't work. The door won't open up. So we're going to put that one on the inside. Anyway, if we're going to do that one on the inside, might as well do the rest of them. Next thing we got to do is make this look like this. How we going to do that? I'll show you. Okay, I started with this one here just for a practice to make sure this technique was going to work. And it got me pretty close. And I'll show you how to finish that up. I'll be back. You know, while we're waiting for him to get done with the chainsaw, you know what we can do? Well, you can. Go down to the bottoms. Hit that like button. We took all the time and trouble to make this for you. Dealing with noises, and weather, and elements, and bears, and lions. No, there ain't no lions and lions. Never mind. Anyway, the least you can do is hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps us out tremendously. Imagine if you could do something absolutely free that would really, really help somebody out. Would you do it? You could. Another way is hitting that subscribe. Don't be scared. All right. Hopefully they'll be done here soon. We can get back to work. Till then. All right. Let me show you how we done going to do this. What I did is I took my little strappy dappy doo. I clamped it. Not Jed clamp it. I just clamped it. Right there. Because this is the radius that we want. For either one, going inside or outside. We're going inside. So we're going to bendy-dendy this around here. Get it mostly the way around. And we'll show you what we got to do next. Marking blanks, roughly. Alright, let me show you what I done diddly here. I took our mostly curved piece. You know what? That's a smaller circumference. I could have probably bent it around there. Oh well, too late now. Excuse me, this will work. And I put it in here on the inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to strategically screw this into here because it's all sucked in nice and tight. And then that will act as... Can't close it all the way because of the clamp there, but you can see that'll act as our stop. So we got that one. We got this one. We need a flat one for there and a flat one for there. And we'll get the drill out. All right, let's get some stuff together for the next step. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What are we gonna need?
What are you drilling things?
After we drill, we're gonna need a tapping thing.
To make them drilling things. Before the tapping thing, we need some of these things.
And even before all that, we need one of these, which is a center punch. It's gonna mark it where we drill it. Now that the noisy boys are going, we only got one thing left. Hello. just shot a whole sequence of how to drill and tap and put the screw in there to hold that thing on there. And George, our ghost, what's our ghost's name? Jerry. All right, Jerry decided to move the tripod over. So I just spent 10 minutes with it shooting over here. Anyway, this is what it's going to look like, folks. Drill it, tap it, goes through both, holds it on there. I'm going to put a couple, 3, 4 more around there. Another one on the bottom, one up there, one up there. You get the idea. We'll get back to you when we're done. Okay, let's see how we done did. Got the top one on, the bottom one on. We got one screw we broke off. I got to get a bit because that's stainless steel. That's hard stuff to drill. So it's getting late. We're going to leave it for tonight because it's holding. And that's what matters. Now let's see. Closes the gap. Look at that. Now all we got to do is put a piece right there. And a little piece right there. Paint the door. And we're in business. Alright. And there we have our other stop. One more to go. Latchy datch. Paint. Fire. And we got old Forrest doing some fine tuning on the potbelly stove. And you're done. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep.
Huh? Fits like a glove. You'll be warm tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're warm in your sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It's getting out in the morning.
Yeah. Let's worry about that now.
Okay, check it out. We got it in here. We got our jack going through the wall. We got our damper action going into the back of our stove. There we go, guys. We put stones in the bottom there. That way it don't burn through the metal. And I have to use gloves to open that up for now, but I'm going to figure out some kind of handle because that little knobby-dobby unscrews so we don't burn ourselves. But for right now, it's going to work. And then we got this area. Whoa, it's our ventilation. Pretty cool. I left that one natural. We'll see what it looks like rusted up, but those are stainless screws that we had left over from the other job. And here, looking pretty good. Here in about 5 minutes, I'll fire it up. There we go, folks. Don't overdo it. Let it get some shit burning. Why? You're starting the fire. No smoke coming out yet.
Damper open. Wide open.
Be a good time to check now. I think if the damper was closed, we'd be getting the smoke now.
Yeah, true.
He's burning. Should be going out that hole. Yep. she's drawn just fine. We done did it. Alright. It's getting going. Take one of them little pieces there and lean it up against the back. Standing up. Now leaning against the back. Here, like this. Like that. Makes sense. And if you get another one in there, it'll get two of them going, and you get a good fire going. So get that other one right there. There you go. Now you can just keep feeding stuff into that little thing till it really gets going. Some of this kindling and stuff. It'll be good to go.
I'm a know-me, he's a know-me, she's a know-me, you're a know-me, wouldn't you like to be a know-me? Click the subscribe down on the bottom, click the like button down on the bottom, or make a comment down on the bottom. Peace out.